Hello everyone, everything's okay? My name is Francis. I have this channel on YouTube where I talk about security information, certifications, programming, everything's related of technology. So this video is to talk about how I passed on eJPT version 2, the new test from INE that is available now for buy and try to pass. So the idea is here talk about how I studied for this test, what I need to learn, what is my background, and give some tips for you that will take this test. So if you're new here, please subscribe on the channel. This will help me a lot to bring more content about security information. Just a point, I am a Brazilian, so my English isn't perfect, but I hope that you can understand. So in this screen have my results from this exam, and we can see that I have a good score. 91% is a good score. If you check what topics are wrong more or that I have been better, you can see can have some opportunities also for I teach you and say what is better to focus for pass on these tests. So we have four domains. One is about host and network auditing. This is more related to run any map, see what doors is open and what servers was running, and see if you can exploit them or not. Like in the question, have some questions about how many servers have and how many, for example, how many MySQL have on the environment. So you need to run any map and all the hosts and count how many MySQLs have this type of question having this test. Assessment methodology is more like understand how service is running, if you have some exploits related and this type of stuff. Hosting and networking pen test, here is very important you understand how works a pivoting, because in this phase you need to really try to gain access on the server, so you need to exploit them and maybe you need to pivoting for another subnet. So it's really important you understand how to do a pivoting because it will be necessary. And the last domain is web application pen testing, and you need to understand how the web works, the mainly CMS like WordPress, Drupal. You need to understand how they work to complete this phase. So I have been working with pen testing 1 year. So when I made these tests, I have a background. So I was choose to do the beta exam. So we gain the course to study for this test, but I don't have time to see the course. So I see only some topics, some things that I need to revisit, like pivoting was something that I studied for this test. And after this small revision, I come for to do the test. And I like a lot to do the test. For me, was the better exam that I made because it's practical, and I like this type of exam. It was a good experience, so I spent 1 day doing this exam, but it was really, really, really good. So I think it's an awesome opportunity if you're new on pen testing, if you want to develop in this area. This is a good certification to start because it will give you the basis, and the courses of INE is really good also. The methodology is very slow and calm, so it's from the people that don't know anything to understand the concepts of pen testing and start doing this. So I really recommend if you're new in the area and you want to improve our skills, I recommend that you take the course, study with the course, and go do the test. If you have a background, if you have some experience, you can jump this phase because it's possible you do without studying directly if you have some background on pen testing. I made the other courses, Brazilian courses like solid pen testing, and this course prepared me a lot for do this certification. So if you're new in the area, I recommend that you made the INE course. So the tips are studying pivoting because it's important and you need to do one time in this test. Study CMS like Drupal and WordPress. Really studying Nmap and how to discover ports and hosts. This will be very important. Make the test with calm. Really review the host, review the subnet. And one tip that is very important is organize your notes. If you found a service that you can exploit, note this in some place, because this type of thing is really important on a pen testing. And when you have like a big environment, you need to know how to organize yourself. And this is something that help you a lot in this type of practical exam. So document the things that you found to organize yourself, to after looking what is open, looking what services you can exploit, and the services that you can't exploit. So do this organization that will help you a lot for you to take this exam. And if you're new in this area, I recommend do the INE course. And if you have a good background, I believe that you can go right for the to try do the test. So I hope that you like it and enjoy this video, that I can help you, and that these tips can be available for you to take the eJPT too. So have a good day. Bye bye. See you in the next video.